One queen building nuke crying out for some eggs. This is looking pretty good. There are a few hives that need some new queens. So we're going to raise some more, and we've made our little queen building nuke down here. It's the first time I've actually used a nuke as opposed to a full-size hive, but judging by the amount of bees in there, I think we might have got this one right. So this is a queenless little nuke that I put together. It's got a feeder in there and a frame of pollen and a frame of honey, and then very shortly we're going to put in our frame of eggs. So this is the grafting setup that I do now. So here are our grafting bars at the back here. These guys pop out so that we can put our little eggs into our cells. Yeah, so these are foundation cups that I've made, and I've stuck them in here as well so that I can pull these off quite easily when they're growing, and I can also fit cages over these when they are growing in the incubator. Right, so here's our frame, and they've begun to start to make some queen cells. There you go, there they are there, and if I pull it back, there's one there, and there's another one there. So, turn the light on, there you go. So now we've got some queen cells, and there's a lot of royal jelly there. So I'm actually going to take that royal jelly, and I'm going to use it to prime my cups over here. And then that'll give our eggs that we're going to graft the most amount of royal jelly that they can have, and it'll really make some big, nice queens. Okay, so we're just going to take our queen out. And there's some royal jelly there. And we will just plonk it into the bottom of the cup. And we'll do that to all of the cups. So I just pulled out a nice big fat larvae. And that is the beginnings of a queen, all right? But we're not going to use that. So now we have the royal jelly sitting in our grafting cups, ready for me to graft, to choose the one-day-old larvae to go in these guys. Makes the biggest queens possible because they get the most amount of nutrition, and hopefully makes the healthiest queens possible, and that's the point. And here we have the frame that we're going to graft from. So you can see all of here, these are little larvae, but they're all way too old. We start to work our way out until we meet our eggs, and then we come back in and we'll actually find the one-day-old larvae. So, too old, too old, too old, too old, too old. Getting about right. So we got eggs here. So little like kind of things of rice. See like little shiny bits here, in here. So they are one-day-old larvae. You can barely see them. So that on the end is what we're looking for. It is tiny. In here are the eggs that I've just grafted, so we're going to give these guys, and we'll see what happens once they get the eggs. Okay, so this is an inside shot. So I've shaken in quite a lot of nurse bees in here. So there's quite a lot of nurse bees, and I put it in the position of this hive here. So there's a lot of field bees come back in here. There's a feeder in there, one frame of pollen, one frame of food, and here comes our frame. There's our frame of grafted eggs in there, and in we go. Good job, babies. There you go. Okay. Push that up nice and tight. Push it up nice and tight so that they can get right on those eggs. Keep them warm. And feed them. Definitely less bees out the front now, so they're going in. I mean, it is a hot day, so there's going to be some of those that are just hanging out there because it is hot and it is a pretty full box, but they are going to go in there and do some work and make some queens, and we're going to come back in I don't know, 5-6 days and see if they're capping, and that's pretty much it.